When do you guys start dating? Like, which age do you start dating? When was
We
your first
don't.
boyfriend? Personally, when was your first
It
boyfriend?
was.
Oh no, really?
It's actually.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Welcome everybody to my podcast. You know it's your boy Musa, and today we have these amazing guests with me. Honestly, I was waiting for this day because like I'm in India. I am supposed to know about India and like so many facts about India I'm supposed to know. So like I'm really glad that you guys came through today. So can you introduce yourself so that they can know you? Starting with you.
So hi Musa,
Yes.
I'm Anshuma Thakur and I'm
Uh-huh.
from Shimla, Himachal Pradesh, India.
Oh, that's nice. Madhya Pradesh. I know Madhya. I've heard a lot about Madhya
Yeah,
Pradesh.
it's a pretty
Actually,
good place.
yeah, it's an amazing place. I feel like it's an amazing place. And then we have
Hi Musha.
yes.
I'm from Kota. My name is Ravi Sharma.
Okay.
City Kota is a city where you can study. It is
Ah.
a education city.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow. You must be like a brainy. You must be having the
yeah,
brain. Anyways, like there's this stereotype. I don't know how far true it is that Indian people have a high IQ.
yeah.
Honestly, like everybody knows that around our like Indian people, their
Yeah.
IQ is really high. Like smart people producing like smartest people in the world. If you check things like Apple, Indians are like the CEOs. The part of the team Indians. Like that's really a good achievement that your country has over them. So like, can you tell me something about India? Like, what's so special about India that you're like proud of as an Indian?
What I think is everything about India is special. Our culture, our food, our people. We have different varieties.
Okay.
So it makes us unique. Every state has something new to offer. If
Okay.
you go from like north to south, it's entirely different. You won't find anything common between us.
Oh, all
But
right.
as a whole, we are like India, and it doesn't matter if we have different culture, we have different people, different languages. We all together are Indians.
India has over 200
Yes,
languages.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot. And for you, Lavish, like how many languages can you speak like from the
Uh,
Indian dialect?
from India.
Yes, from
Yeah,
India.
only Hindi.
Only
But
Hindi.
I
Okay.
learned Japanese and French also.
Japanese and French.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me something in Japanese?
Uh,
Like just anything, something interesting in Japanese.
uh, I can introduce myself.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself in
Watashi
Japanese?
wa love is desu.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
I think I'll never learn that. It's
Indo
so hard for me.
Indo Kara Kimashita.
Oh, what does that mean?
I'm from India.
You're from India.
My name is Lavi Sharma and I am from India.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's
Actually,
interesting.
I have learned it 6 months ago, so
Okay.
I forgot something.
Okay, okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. So, like, this is what I'm going to do, right? People have questions. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. People have questions of, you see that diversity in Chaniga University. People are wondering how different cultures or how different races think. Because if we are from different backgrounds, we treat situations differently.
Yeah.
For example, the situation in America right now about like the abortion. Like
Yes.
if you abort, it's illegal right
Yes.
now. Everybody shouldn't abort. Like if you get pregnant, you have to commit. You don't have a choice to make a choice, I guess.
Yes.
So I want to ask, like, what do you guys think about that? What do you think about that whole situation going on? Do you feel like it's somehow depriving people of their rights, etc.?
I think like government is imposing this law on women forcefully. Like women do not want this law. It's their body, it's their choice. They might not be ready for the child. There might be some situations where they conceived, but they didn't want it to. So, and they couldn't afford to grow a child and all the expenses that comes with a child. It's a lot of investments throughout. Like it's not like for 4 5 years you have to invest and then it's all gonna fine.
Yeah, yeah,
It's full on like 20 30 years of investments that you have to put for a child, and it's not and I think government should have made this law, A woman have every right because it's her body, it's her choice.
It's a
If
choice,
she
it's her
is
body.
ready, she will have child, whether
Yeah.
she is married or unmarried.
Okay.
If she doesn't want it, then she will never have it, even if she is married or with someone.
Okay, okay. What about you,
It's
Lavish? What do you think
it
about this
totally
whole
depends on a
situation?
person.
It all depends on
Yeah,
the
and
person. Okay.
actually, it's also a emotional relationship between a child and a woman
Okay.
and or a mother you can say.
Okay.
Uh, so it is very hard for her
Okay.
to abort.
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, I also feel like it should be somebody's choice, to
Yes.
decide what to do with
Yeah,
their
yeah.
body.
obviously,
It is a very
you
hard
like
decision.
you have
Yeah.
to be prepared mentally and
Yeah,
physically.
yeah,
Like
true.
even if you're physically like prepared, there are some women who are not mentally prepared for a child, and it take a lot of toll on them, their health, on their mental stability, which obviously affect child also. It's not just their own body; it's the child also that get affected. They might feel like they're unwanted, like after some years when they grow. You know, this
Yeah,
child
true. Because like you said,
understand
mistake.
things
Yeah.
like if a child that child is forced on that woman, she will show that in her behavior, like she didn't want it, that this happens actually, and a child understands that, like they can feel that they are unwanted here, and it shouldn't be like that. Every child deserves to be loved by wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And about like feminism,
Yeah.
are you like a feminist yourself, like on a personal level? Are you a feminist?
I believe in equality. Like,
Inequality.
yeah, I believe in positive feminism.
Okay.
If something is going wrong with a woman, I'll stand for it. And women should also stand for themselves. If something really bad is happening to them, they shouldn't like take this power of feminism like in a bad manner.
In a bad manner.
Like,
Okay.
and this happens nowadays. Like, women are using feminism in their favor,
In their
like, but
favor.
in
Yeah,
a
that's
bad
what I
manner
believe. That's
actually.
what I believe in
And
also.
this shouldn't happen. It
Never
should be, if a guy is wrong, that guy should be punished. If a woman is wrong, that woman should also be
should be
punished.
punished. Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
so I think it should be
So,
positive.
like, are you saying men and women should be treated the same way,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
in community?
there are difference between a man and a
Yeah.
woman, but like in terms of their rights, their right of education, their right of like choices and all, they should be treated same.
Okay, okay, that's nice. And then on the issue of using makeup,
No, no.
body enhancing, like people doing lip jobs, whatsoever,
Yeah, yeah.
etc., whatsoever. You personally, Davish, like, do you believe in women wearing makeup, or you feel like people should just go on naturally?
I think women can do whatever she want, uh, but still there should be some limitations.
Some limitation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh, yeah, that's it.
That's it. Okay. What about you? What do you think about
What I
like the whole
think,
idea of
like,
makeup and
I think women goes for makeup mostly because when they feel insecure about
when they feel
themselves, because they
insecure about
have been
themselves?
made
Yeah.
felt that way, that
Yeah.
you are
True.
not good enough, you have pimples, you have acne and all problems. And for that, women are very conscious about their body, about their face, because always people think that women should look appealing, they should like be
Yeah.
pretty,
True.
have
True.
pretty face. No one says that about a guy,
About the
like
guy, yeah,
why do I have such
definitely.
face, or
Yeah.
like. And for that, women go for makeup. I think it's totally their choice. And if we talk about botox and lip
Yeah.
injections, I think they want to stand out
They want to
somehow,
stand
like.
out somehow. Yeah.
And if
True.
they have money, they will go for it if they
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
True.
So
True.
it's their choice, but it doesn't look really like good if it is done in excess, obviously.
Yeah.
And like me, honestly, I believe like
Yeah.
in society, this is just a fact. This is like something that's already
Hmm.
there. How we judge the value of a man and how we
Yes.
judge the value of a woman is different.
Yeah.
Like for instance, a man is judged according to
How much
how much money he
they are
has,
gonna
Yeah.
is he
earn,
financially
like.
stable, is he able to make decisions, is he able to lead and control etc. And for a woman, they are judged like their value is given with how they look,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because like for instance, that's why people wear makeup. That's why women wear
Yeah,
makeup. That's why they
actually.
do all this enhancement of their body, lips, whatsoever, face. Because as long as they look good in society, they are now prioritized as a high value
Yeah,
woman.
actually, that's really true.
Yeah, that's true. So that's why I feel like at the end of the day, that's why makeup is there just to
Yeah.
make them.
Look much prettier
More
Yeah,
than it
I guess
is.
attractive.
Yeah.
basically
Yes,
that's how
that's
it
true
is.
Yeah.
actually.
So how many states are there in India?
It's 29.
29.
Yes.
Oh, That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, like, which is like the capital, main state of India?
It's Delhi.
Delhi.
Yeah.
Delhi.
Delhi. Have you guys been to Delhi?
No.
No.
You've never been to Delhi?
Yeah, we have never been.
Oh no. Really?
It's actually really polluted. I don't want to go there. Like, I'm from Himachal Pradesh. It's like full of mountains and
Full of
rivers
mountains,
and
okay.
fresh air.
Okay.
Like less traffic.
Less
Whereas
traffic,
Delhi,
okay.
a lot of people. Like,
Okay.
I know Delhi is a pretty good state. Like state, beautiful. We have a lot of we have Taj Mahal in Delhi, and there are a lot of beautiful places to visit. But from being a mountain girl, like
Okay.
I don't like that much crowd.
Yeah,
Like
true.
it's too much of traffic. Who's gonna wait for that much to go somewhere?
So, like, by it's polluted. Like,
Yeah,
what
it's
exactly
really
do you mean?
polluted, like, it's-
What do you really mean? Like, literally, by polluted?
Like-
is it like dirty?
No,
Like,
not
are the
dirty.
buildings
Like
bad or anything?
actually, due to global warming also,
Global
like the
warming.
temperature is
And
really
also
high,
industry,
and
right?
you know, I don't have like that much.
Okay.
I'm not used to that much temperature,
Okay.
so it's one of the main reason that it will be difficult for me to survive. It will take time for me to like survive there
Okay.
because of the temperature, and I'm also not used to that much traffic and like
true.
a lot of people. Like it's completely city area, whereas in Himachal we have like villages. We don't have that much of homes together. It's like
Yeah,
if one home is there, then other home will be 1 kilometer away.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's why it will be hard for me to.
Yeah, that's understandable. And then, like, interrelationships, right? Interracial relationships, like maybe you are Indian, you go maybe date an African, whatsoever. Are you guys prone to that? Like,
It
is that
totally
possible?
depends upon if you like that person, you like their qualities, their vibes. If the vibes
Okay.
matches, if you like that person genuinely, then there's
Genuinely.
nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would go for an African, say,
Yeah, if I
approaches
like
you
that
and
person,
everything.
I'll go for it. I'll give it a try. If it will
Okay.
work out in my
That's
favor,
awesome.
then
There is
why
no
not?
problem in that.
What about you?
There is no problem in that. You can try anyone. Like,
yeah.
of course, it does not depends on physical appearance. You should you should see a person, like how is he behaving, and giving you importance. So that's matter.
Okay. Speaking of dating, like there's this stereotype of like people like from Eastern Africa, from Africa. Okay, before I say that, so I don't like change your minds.
Yeah.
When do you guys start dating? Like, which age do you start dating? 12, 11, 10? I don't know. Like, when are you guys starting to like, start having a crush in high school? I don't know whether it's kinder. I don't know. Like when do you guys start?
In 18.
I think it was in high school. Like
High school. When was
We
your first
don't-
boyfriend? Personally, when was your first boyfriend?
it was in 11th standard.
11th standard.
Yeah.
How old will you be in 11th standard?
I think 15, 16.
15, 16?
Yeah.
Okay, not that bad. How about you?
I don't have that. I didn't have.
You've never had a girlfriend?
No.
Why? yeah. Well, like, is it because of you're not interested yet, or you haven't found someone who's like,
I haven't found someone.
oh wow, it must be.
I
hard
tried
work.
a lot, but
Okay.
It was hard for him.
Yeah, maybe.
she supported me a lot, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, that's nice. That's not too bad. Not too bad from us, because like for instance, in Africa, personally from my country, dating maybe 15. Yeah, sure, 15. 15. Yeah, sure, you can be dating at 15. Or even 14, I don't know. It's on a personal level, because I feel like it's about choices, like
Yeah.
what the kind of choices people make and everything. So there's this thing about you guys, like when Indians get married, they live with their aunts, like the outside family, you live with your parents,
Yeah.
you live with your siblings, whatsoever. Like, is that true? Like, is that's actually, like, does it happen?
Yes, actually, like after marriage, are you talking about after marriage?
After marriage, yeah.
I think it's pretty normal in India. Like
Oh, okay.
they live with their parents because it's our culture. I think so.
It's your culture.
It has always been same throughout. Like we don't leave our parents, but now things are starting to change.
To
Like
change,
people
okay.
People have started to live separately, but we love living with our family. It's
Okay.
like really enjoyable. All the fun and all the experience
Yeah,
that you're
true,
going to get
true.
from your elders, all the fun that you're going to do with your siblings and all, you are surely going to miss that living alone with your
Yeah.
partner.
Yeah, yeah, true.
But living with your partner alone have their
Yeah,
own
yeah,
advantages,
yeah,
but
yeah.
both things are like different.
So, like, on a personal level, Ravish, like, would you want to live with your parents? Let's say you get married.
Of course, I will.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how
Why,
are you going
why
to
would
do
I
it?
leave my parents?
What about privacy? What about you need your time now and
Uh,
you know what I'm saying?
uh, Actually, in India, parents give privacy also.
Okay.
It's not about like leave home and go somewhere else, live with your partner. No, it's not
What
like that.
about you? Also, you like to live with your parents
I think it will depend on the situation.
on
If
the situation.
I
Okay.
have job in some other city, I will obviously go there and live there because I'm not gonna leave my job.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense to
Yeah,
me.
but if I am in the same city with like my in-laws or with my parents, I'll surely like stay with them because no one is going to make good home food for you
Yeah,
better
yeah,
than
yeah,
them.
yeah,
No is
yeah,
gonna
true.
take care of the
Okay.
of you like after you come home after a very long tired day. What do you expect? Like someone have already made food for
Yeah,
you.
true,
They
true.
are
Yeah.
it's comforting. You are feeling welcomed, and it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
most
yeah.
amazing feeling.
Yeah.
And living alone, you will be like, yeah, I don't want to cook this and that. I'll just sleep.
What if like you and your partner want to try new things, like I don't know, you want to explore, get freaky, I don't know, like what's the on the couch, on the kitchen, on the like on the floor, whatsoever. And you won't be able to really do that if you have your family around,
I think that then you will surely go in some
Oh
other place.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
I feel like
actually
yeah,
depend upon your preferences and what
on your preference.
you.
Yeah,
It's all
true.
about the communication with your partner. Like you have to come on a term like this is what we want, and if it's gonna be like okay for both the parties, you can't be like you live away from your parents and they are not happy about it.
Yeah, yeah, true.
It's not gonna do anything good neither
Yeah,
for you neither for
definitely,
them.
definitely.
So both the parties should be like okay with that and
Okay,
you should
okay.
communicate well for that.
Okay, finishing on that point. So, like, I have this question, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the craziest thing you've done? Like, you'd be like, oh my goodness, I should, like, I would really like to do this again. Like, I don't know whether it's an adventure or something crazy, so crazy that you feel like if your parents know about it, you'll be in big trouble. Like something crazy but fun at the same time, like, let's start
Actually,
with you, yeah, Ravish, let's start with
actually, I'm a very sincere boy.
you. You look sincere, but okay.
I am sincere.
Okay, so you haven't done anything that crazy.
Yeah. Actually, I tried so many girls. Like
Okay, okay,
so, no, my parents didn't know about it.
okay.
So,
Uh-huh.
but my parents will not beat me about that
Yeah, oh
also.
yeah, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
How old were you when you did that?
Yeah.
Well, how old were you when you did that?
I was in 11th,
Oh my god.
11th class.
Alright.
I'm hearing this for the first time and I'm gonna ask him everything about it.
I know, right? What about you? I know you've done something crazy, so don't you dare lie to us right now.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like, it's not like that.
Something that when your parents hear about this, you'll be in big trouble.
Actually, I haven't done that much crazy, but what I do is if I want to go out with my friends
Okay.
and I know that I'm not gonna get the
Uh-huh.
permission, I'll go out with them.
Okay.
And after 2-3 months, I will tell them I have been to that place.
Oh.
And then they will ask, when did you
So you
went
sort of
there?
like sneak outside, like you sneak without telling them. You just
Yeah, but
go.
after few minutes, I'll tell them that I went to that
Ah,
place,
okay.
and they'll be like, "When did you went there? We didn't do this."
We didn't get it. Yeah, like even like where I'm from,
Yeah.
sometimes we have to lie to
Yeah.
go to places. Like for instance, Mom, I'm going to a sleepover. Hey, I hope my mother's not watching this. Mom, I'm going to a sleepover, but you're just going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to hang out with friends, do some crazy things. Like just a bunch of interesting things. But yeah, that's really interesting. That's really like a side of you. Like that's really interesting. And then do you like if let's say I want to I'm new to India, what advice would you give to me? Let's say I'm new to India.
I think be aware of like people
Frauds.
who like they do make fool of foreigners because it's really hard to understand Hindi at first and they will try to overcharge you sometimes. So like the foreigners who came to India should do their research like about currency and where they want to go. Always stay in a good hotel where you are secured, your belongings are secured, and try to interact with people. They are for sure like they will always help you. It's not like that everyone is bad and everyone will try to trick you, but there are some people who will like help you also.
Okay, oh, that's great. Any
I think
advice?
you should use your internet,
You should-
which is really very helpful
Yeah,
nowadays.
true, definitely.
Yeah, and of course, fraud.
Yeah,
Be aware of
fraud.
frauds
You are your fault, yeah.
and explore,
Explore
everything, every single thing.
Everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Try food. Try
Yeah, the
every
food of
single
India, you'll love
food.
it.
That's interesting. I always ask this question before I end like my whole entire podcast. Can you tell me at least 5 countries from Africa? Just 5. 5 countries.
Ghana,
Ghana, nice. Oh, nice.
Nigeria.
Nigeria, South
okay.
Africa,
Okay.
Egypt,
Oh wow.
Okay, Zimbabwe.
Kenya,
Zimbabwe,
Kenya.
Zimbabwe and Kenya.
Kenya.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, you guys seem okay. Let's go to 10. You seem to be we are on 7 right now. 3 left.
Then
um,
Tanzania, होगा?
Tanzania.
Tanzania, then-
Utopia.
Oh yeah, Ethiopia.
and
Only one left.
One left.
Nigeria.
Did you have named Nigeria?
Nigeria. Ghana is done.
I don't remember.
Okay. Do you know? Let me see. Do you know Malawi?
I've heard.
You've heard about Malawi. Or Cameroon? You know Cameroon?
No.
You know Cameroon? Okay, oh, but that's really good. Like 9 countries. if I would go randomly to an African child right now and I would ask them, can you tell me 10 countries from Asia? They would definitely fail that question. They wouldn't know what to say. But you guys named it as 5, which is great. That's good. That's good. So yeah, basically so many interesting things about India. Like I have so many questions, but you guys have really simplified everything. And the spicy food, ooh, spicy.
They love
Everything is
spice.
really
But I have
spicy.
heard like Africans also eat a lot of spices.
Oh yeah. Dude, there are some people who prefer spicy
Okay.
food over certain things, whatsoever. But like everything in India is spicy. There are even sweets, like literally candy that's spicy. Like I was out the other day, I was buying this little sweet, like candy, just candy, masala flavored.
Okay.
I have never seen that in my life. Honestly, I couldn't eat it.
We love our masalas
Yeah,
a lot.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. You who's watching back home, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below on what you think of the topics that we're discussing. Say something. Make sure that you support the channel, subscribe. If you could just watch and subscribe at the end, I would really appreciate it. And thank you for watching this video, and thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate it. It was really interesting.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, definitely. With that being said and done, yes sir.